best brownies that you'll ever eat, ever. And I don't know what her recipe is. No joke.
Her cinnamon rolls are actually a little better than that. Cinnamon rolls are
No
amazing.
joke.
She makes a loaf, like cinnamon bread loaf.
One is quite, she did. She did.
We're ready whenever you are.
We're good?
Yep.
Okay.
Don't have them. Houses.
That's okay. We'll call the MLD meeting to order.
Roll call.
Please.
Director Bond,
Here.
Director Evans,
Here.
Director Strack, Director Talon,
Here.
Director Manette,
Here.
Director Colleen,
Here.
Director Hughes,
Here.
Manager Chase,
Here.
CFO Kluki. Yeah. Can we read on?
Yeah, and just take a minute to congratulate Joel again and thank you for stepping up to be the manager. No, he's,
Hopefully to hear you still.
well, he wanted a probation period, we denied it. There is no going back. No.
Do or do not.
You know, I don't know how many of you know, but we did lose power down in the flats during the snowstorm and you had it back on how quick? You know,
Partially back in middle school, police station, longer.
and the police station was on generator power at the time. They did some shortcuts to get power back to the residents.
What was the issue?
On the full weather, the taps heat up, they don't.
Yeah. Well, he's had a couple of the windstorm, we had power outages down Adam Street and different places. He's battle tested already. So, and he's passed, so.
I was gonna say battle tested for 31 years.
Yeah. No, thank you for stepping up and taking this one.
It resolved with the minutes of the regular meeting of the PMLD board held on October 30th, 2025 are approved and placed on file along the public records of the MLD office.
Moved by. Director Manette, second, Director Evans. Roll call.
Counselor Bond,
Yes.
Director Evans,
Yes.
Director Strack,
Yes.
Director Talon,
Yes.
Director Manette,
Yes.
Director Colleen,
Yes.
Director Hughes,
Yes.
adopted. To the report. Or do we do resolution first? Be it resolved that the financial report as read is by order received and placed on file among the public records in the MLD office. Director. Moved by.
Oh, I'm sorry. Jackie, did you want to take over? Or you want me to finish?
Go ahead.
Okay, all right, moved by Director Manette, second, Director Evans. Roll call.
Director Vaughn,
Yes.
Director Evans.
Oh.
Yes.
What are we gonna do?
Director Strack,
Yes.
Director Talon.
Yes.
Director Manette,
Yes.
Director Colleen,
Yes.
Director Hughes,
Yes,
carries.
now they're gonna ask me questions.
So you need to go to the podium or?
Whatever, yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I can hear you, I know, you
Well,
guys good?
people at home,
Oh.
the video won't record it,
Right.
do that part back. Okay, so here's one.
The supplemental documentation, the very first page is a grid, like an Excel grid. That's just representative of December month to date and year to date by class that we bill: residential, small commercial, large commercial, industrial, security lighting, and then in city, street, and traffic lighting. Revenue report for year to date is attached. Revenues closed almost $1 million higher than originally budgeted. And the expenditure report came in at about the same amount. Our intent is to break even, that the expenses stay within the revenues. But our power bills were really high this year. I don't know if you noticed on the claims these past couple of weeks, we're wiring out $3 million in power bills tomorrow and Monday. It's just staggering. So I did a little comparison. So we stayed within budget. Revenues and expenses are about even. But the power bills themselves, overall year to date for 2025 were $2.5 million higher than 2024. That we're recovering from, 9,500 customers. And I did a historical backdate, they're $6 million higher than year-to-date 2020. The power bills are really spiking on us, so that's an issue that I think Joel is gonna speak to as far as how to manage that, because it's such an extensive dollar amount to be going out before you have time to recover from your customers and the PPAC over subsequent months. So, right now, the regular heat season is in effect, so that if you have anybody that's in distress, please encourage them to call the office and we work with them short term without allowing people to go too high that they aren't able to manage, that they get too far behind. But the heat unit, they can apply at JCEO on Margaret Street, or Office of the Aging also takes applications in addition to Clinton County. So please just encourage people to call us if they're struggling. We're struggling too, and we're just trying to do our best to make it through this cold season right now. The heat unit, we have not heard anything about emergency heat. In the past, for years and years and years, people got a $435 benefit in the fall. And then after January 1, if they received a disconnect notice, they would get emergency heat that customarily was $585. And they allowed 2 installments of that really help people get through harsh winter bills. And so far, we have heard nothing at all on the emergency heat component even going through.
I'm getting a lot of inquiries about heat.
Yes, and
You
we do offer it. Anybody who calls, if they're having any kind of problem, I give them the heat unit number immediately.
Do you,
So-
do you see that offsetting like the write-offs that we end up having? Is it different this quarter, you know, how we get the quarter write-offs?
Quarterly write-ups, the
Does that-
write-ups are people that they accumulate their bills and then they leave town. If they're
Okay, so
still
it's
in
different.
town, we transfer the bill to their new account, make payment arrangements with them and collect it.
Okay,
But these are
so it's different.
mostly college kids who move out of the area. And we have to take,
Fees that we can't.
yes, so it's, if they reside in Clinton County and the balance is over 300, we do take them to court to make payment arrangements, they have mediation. So that we try to work them beyond, once they leave, but the write-offs are really people who've left the area that we can't recover in
Okay,
court.
so it's not people that can't pay their bill
No,
necessarily, it's a different.
no, it's only people who are delinquent finals that they move out of the area that we can't recover.
So where do they call? You,
563-2200 municipal lighting, or
Okay.
the city chamberlain's office.
yeah,
is,
okay, I wasn't sure when you said we, I was not, okay,
Yeah.
all right. Option 1,
They need payment arrangements.
Okay.
yes.
So is it not possible to recover from people that leave the area?
No, it's not. I mean, I've asked back when Councilor Jackson was here and he worked at SUNY Plattsburgh just for confidentiality
Yeah,
purposes. We can't get their addresses.
they won't give it
We
to
can
you.
fish on the internet, but a lot of times that's not even an accurate address. And
Well,
I'll call parents, I call people alternate contacts from their
Yeah.
sign up sheet, just asking them to contact us, but you can't disclose anything confidential
it's
under
crazy.
the Fair Credit Reporting Act. I can't call
excuse me.
their alternate contact and say they're delinquent with us.
Like, can it go to
Privacy
collections?
issue. We have never taken people to collections. I think we did actually, I say never, but it's been like 10 years. We had a local attorney
Uh-huh.
that pursued collections and he got nowhere with it. It wasn't worth it. And we had to give him 30%
Mm.
of what was collected.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, so we just kind of take it in that I hope that people are honorable when they leave. It's good SUNY Plattsburgh students. We just
Yeah.
we send them multiple delinquent notices.
Mhm.
And some that get a little threatening that say we
Yeah.
will take you to court.
What is
in hopes
the,
of recovery.
what is the,
Security deposits, yeah, if it's a temporary,
what is the amount that like yearly can be?
we are allowed, our allowance in our rates and our current rates is 65,000 that can be written off.
Hmm.
Customarily, our write-offs are only 2,500 to 3,500, but post-COVID,
Mhm.
a lot of people just struggle to pay their bills.
So it's like 65,000 a year sometimes?
65 is built into the rates so that we don't lose if we write up to 65,000.
Wow.
I saw for this time, we're at 20. We had a couple of, last year, people had cold weather protections from
Mhm.
November to April. So that we, like right now, you don't want to shut anybody's power off in
Yeah.
case there's faulty equipment and then
For
it doesn't
sure.
go back on. We don't want it, especially because we eat
Mhm.
with electric.
Yeah,
So We try to be as considerate as possible during this cold weather season, and in some cases landlords have leave-on agreements, that if somebody is shut up for non-pay, the landlords will take the electric over,
Okay,
because MLD does not want to pay to heat their unit all
Right.
winter. We're not getting paid for it.
okay, interesting. And when you say that you haven't heard anything about emergency heat, do you mean
Yeah.
from?
We tried
New
to
York
call there
State?
today, actually, we left a message on the heat supervisor's line to see
Okay.
if he had heard anything. because
Yeah,
Usually New York State Albany sends us emails.
about when it
And my
becomes
last
active?
email from them was just saying heat was opening December 1st.
Mhm.
We have received $518,000 so far in cash receipts from heat, so the
Mhm.
program is coming electronically. We are getting paid for
Mhm.
their fall benefit.
Okay,
There's nothing since January 1st. Anybody that might be in shut-off status, we haven't heard anything yet if they're taking
about the
applications.
emergency.
But I hope to find out tomorrow,
Wow,
and she'll call us back.
but usually this is unusual, usually by this time in the year.
Yeah, it's always January 1st, emergency heat starts.
That's really weird.
But they held it back. Normally it opens November 1st and they held it back to December 1st because of
Mhm.
federal aid.
So maybe February
So it's
first.
some sort of pass through from the
Okay.
feds.
Thank you.
But if you have any customer concerns, please fast track them to us.
Okay.
We'd
What are
love
the
to help.
qualifications? I mean, as far as, who's able to get the heat help?
A lot of people are eligible. They'd be surprised. There's on Clinton County, if you Google Clinton County heat unit, there's income guidelines by number of people in the house, the amount of gross income that's allowable, so they can just tell by a quick Google whether they're eligible to apply or not.
So it's Clinton County,
So it's a staggered rate. If you Google like Clinton County heat,
okay,
and it's depending on number of people in the household, and then the dollar amount of gross income.
okay, awesome.
So we can just hang in there with the power bills and pay them until we recover and
Yeah,
try to get our customers through it. This winter is
absolutely.
brutal.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Department report now.
It's up to you, sir.
So. Streetlight maintenance, traffic light maintenance, normal. Tree removal and trimming, as we get the complaints and concerns, we go address it. This time of year with the. Ground frozen, we're able to mow from Beekman Town to Plattsburgh on our transmission line right away. The ground's frozen, we don't get stuck, it's 14 miles of right away, that's where our tree guys are.
That was I got stuck on the acronym, wherever that. Beekman Town, SLU, yeah, what's the SL pound?
St. Lawrence ones,
St. Lawrence,
St. Lawrence ones, twos, and
That's the two main power lines coming into the city.
Okay,
That's what we're clearing and keeping clear.
what's the ROW stand for?
Excuse me.
Right away, thank you. I just needed a translation.
Paying attention. to
there's
the
so many
substations.
letters. You get into the grants and every grant has letters and it's so hard to keep them in track.
Kelly just went over the end of year reporting accounting, our yearly inventory is complete. Dollar General on Route 9 South, they're started. I think we're,
Sorry, in my throat.
no, and we have to extend one pole, ready to set the pole and be ready when they're ready for power. The 5-year power pole inspections, we're caught up on those repairs. So the same thing with that's the straight voltage testing. Finish that. The transmission poles down by Waterhouse Allen Street. There's a woodpecker there.
I can watch them from my house.
Listen, it's one of the affiliated.
Yeah.
Back there.
No,
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's right by Jim's.
You can hear them
Between him and me.
Wait, so what's happening with that?
he's blowing holes in the poles.
Yeah.
And we've filled and repaired them. And he went back and pulled the repair apart.
Well,
So
if you
what's-
want, we have several houses. If you want, you can relocate them over to my house and we'll take care of them.
This is recorded.
No,
You guys-
relocate them, bring them over to my house. No, literally.
But she's gonna feed him,
We
not
have-
the.
No, we have several houses outside for birds. Yes, so bring them, catch them, bring them over to our house.
Listen, he won't fit, it's the big one. It's a really big
Paying
one.
for
I
it,
would love that.
or is it something you can't say on camera? What?
I would never hurt an animal
Yeah.
at all. I don't care what.
I know.
We contacted Fish and Wildlife to see if there's anything we can do. We can't trap them, we can't shoot them. The only thing they told us was to wrap the pole with metal or something to change the pole, and it's. Okay, it's.
But he's doing that because he can hear something inside it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that,
It's a
Dave.
mating call. They hit it and they're calling.
Is that what it would be?
I
In the winter?
Oh, so we just,
And- think- I
just
don't
need
know
to
how
get
they
a
could
female
use-
to
Yeah.
see him. You know,
Put more
run away
holes
and be
in
happy.
Uh, Richard is working on a software upgrade. We want to make sure that the account codes in there are public service compliant. And we're the only department that uses the accounting portion similar to the Chamberlains. And then we have work orders and the inventory modules. We want to have a say in that system. Computer hardware upgrades, we're in our building on the 22nd. We're coming back tomorrow, I think, to finish. Call outs, we had the wind in early January, Adams Street, the backyards, we were 4 hours back there one night, getting that back on. And we're gonna address that sooner than later, and the cold snap this last weekend, and then the cold snap this weekend, we're paying attention to it. That, and then you guys all got the memo from MEUA and NIMPA. We're paying attention to that, and there's gonna be updates on that. We're not looking forward to that next month election. We opened the bid last Friday for transformer replacement at sub one, TR1 replacement that went into service in 1957. And it's still happily providing power to the city, but we've got to get its replacement ordered. The bids came in lower than expected. We should have a recommendation shortly. And then we'll just do that on a common council meeting. And then if we need to do bonding, we're going to do bonding.
We also found some other opportunities.
No, right, and that's part of that.
Yeah,
I want to talk to you about that. I was thinking more about that is to just do all three.
Yeah.
And make the ask, and they're gonna say,
that's for the moon.
Yeah.
We'll ask for the moon.
and
There's a couple of grant opportunities that actually, the Empire State Development, Steve Hunt sent up, so, and it would do a couple things for us.
there's two projects that we would.
Yeah, definitely too. And this might be one it covers as well. And it's a 90-10,
Nice.
my favorites.
In October 2024, the substation on the end of Woodland Drive, Bailey Avenue substation, that gear burned up. We had a spare gear, an older set that we put into place, got it restored, made contact with a contractor that we worked with before, shipped it to Connecticut. We got it back the end of December. It's here. It looks brand new. If you want to go on a tour, please, we can go. You can go look at this gear that's back and the transformer that we're replacing. So you can see just the scale of it and to understand what we're spending money. The next week we participate in the county emergency preparedness assessment meeting. That's Clinton County Emergency Services. Ethan and I are gonna go to that, participate in that, and then Ethan is in your travel request is going to Syracuse in March. The MEUA is bringing up Florida officials, their emergency preparedness officials, to go through your assessments from India. Florida does it every year, and they're bringing these people in to help us be prepared for something we don't know.
Like
And then
mesh.
we're hopefully we're gonna get this and through the MUA, organize a drill in Plattsburgh for April. And to go through a scenario, you take a day, you get the resources in one building. And put yourself through an ice storm. And see how people respond.
Interesting that Florida would be the ones to train New York. Is there a reason?
They do it every year.
They do
Hurricanes.
hurricanes, they do everything.
Hurricanes, so it's not just about the
Right.
the kind of weather, it's the organization of the resources.
It's just the logistics of
Training,
moving
logistics.
people.
Yeah, thank God we don't get
Yeah.
hurricanes.
And then feeding people without power, housing people.
That's cool.
And then St. Lawrence Internet Connection SLIC, they have a joint pole agreement with us. They are gonna begin work in the city where we have 6 or 7 communication providers in the city. And there's a space on the pole that they're supposed to live. And this is, it's crowded, so they're gonna put little 3-foot arms, 4-foot arms. And come down and go horizontal. So when you see that, that's what's going on there. It's gonna look a little different, but it saves changing out every pole in the city. The grant opportunities, and then the MLD. That's why I've reached out to them to see what support they can give us in the administration of that.
So in that memo that was forwarded to us, is that something that we should like notify the public about?
Not yet. I don't think we're at that level. It's not to cause alarm, but it's just to be aware.
Just an FYI.
Yeah,
FYI
and that,
type of thing.
what's going on this week. And watching the open market on power, there's a lot of people that are stressed right
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
trying to find an efficient way to move power, and then you're gonna pass that charge on to communities.
I just wonder if it's better to get ahead of things rather than to react to them. You know what I
When
mean?
we get a little more information, then we can certainly share it.
And it just seems like it's a better.
No, you're
instead of,
absolutely
you know,
right.
people being
Communication,
angry and having
communication is
complaint.
key. Yep.
Yeah.
Better to act than react, right?
Well, everybody knows how the surplus gets
Well,
charged,
that's,
right?
no,
No,
and
no,
I
not
was
it,
gonna
no.
ask, like, I'm woefully inadequate with that, and I have thoughts about, like,
Put you on the
No,
spot.
this is, so Kelly and I were going through this earlier today, just. So the PPAC, that's the surplus energy that we buy, we get it. We're gonna get that bill, well, it's for January, we just created the December usage, we get that bill January 15th. We calculate the overage charge, that goes on the February bill. So we don't.
February bill.
On the February bill, so we front the money 60 days before we start collecting it in March.
So how does that money get fronted? Like, where do you pull from?
Our reserves,
Oh, okay.
and it just, with these huge electric bills, we have no reserves.
Right
Just-
now, there's,
we're paying it, and then we'll start collecting in February what we just paid, but when you have. Another bill due the end of February, you've gotta. There's a cash flow, it ends up, it's a cash flow
It's a
scenario.
recycle center.
Yeah.
Doing the same.
And like, when you do charge it, there's certain users that get charged first.
The residential customers and, yeah, the high density load customers, they get it last. The preferential power is residential, commercial, small commercial, and the industrial customers who have so many employees.
Like
The HDLs, they're at the tail end of that.
Bitcoin or at the
Yeah,
top,
cryptocurrency.
okay, so that was one of my questions, was like,
just so everybody's aware.
Yeah. Yeah.
this idea that we can buy chunks of energy ahead of time at a lower rate. Is that what I understood in the memo?
It's hedging, yeah.
Okay, and then like, do they use it up somehow, or like,
You use it up, but when you can't predict the weather, you use it up like that. You're like, oh no, I didn't buy enough.
right, but Bitcoin isn't using up, like, if we bought this
I
much.
know that, right,
They're
that's that rider A PPAC is specific to them, and it's usually a lot higher than what the residential, the other people. get.
When we buy it up front in a chunk, is it portioned out like years, like if you buy 5 years worth of, and I'm pulling numbers, I don't know, but like. Do you say we expect to use this much each year for the next 5 years?
Don't know that it's in a yearly thing, it might be on a monthly,
Monthly?
and they're looking
Okay.
at weather forecasts.
And then places like Bitcoin would pay above and beyond, like it's never going back to the residents, like they pay the surplus that we use. Okay, but they're not using it up, like they can't use it up.
They're using it, but they're
They're
also
paying
paying to,
Mhm.
yeah.
I think that makes sense.
Winter's just not a fun time for bills around here.
No,
No, it's, and
and if March is
Wintertime,
cold, I
it's-
think. Then that 60 days gets pushed out further.
let's hope February is
Always-
alarmingly warm.
Yes, I smelled them.
That's what I'm hoping, you know, I mean, for a lot of things, I mean, cold weather beats up the power, beat the lines, it's hard on everything, so.
I don't have any other questions.
No other questions?
Okay.
Hey, you made it through the first one.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Be it resolved, request to advertise for bids 2026-2-1 NERC testing for SL number 1, SL number 2, and SL number 3, and UFLS testing. Bid receiving date April 15th, 2026 at 11 a.m. and the Common Council Chambers, 41 City Office.
Moved by Director Colleen, second, Counselor Bond. Roll call.
Council Director Bond,
Yes.
Director Evans,
Yes.
Director Strack,
Yes.
Director Talon.
Yes.
Director Manette,
Yes.
Colleen,
Yes.
Director Hughes.
Yes.
Carried. Be it resolved in accordance with the request, therefore the MLD approves the following MLD travel request for 2026.
Before we take a motion, any questions on any of these travel requests? Let's do it like that. That way we can answer any questions before we.
Education is key.
Are they all standard?
It's all
Like,
standard,
yeah.
it's not in there, I did not put in any for myself, which I'm going to do probably through a council meeting. I gotta look at the agendas and make sure it's something that would be beneficial. The only one that I may get, it may end up going with Ethan in March for, there's a finance workshop, but that's not on here.
No other questions? I will entertain a motion. Moved by Director Bond, second, Director Evans. Any, no, sorry, no discussion, roll call.
Director Bond.
Yes.
Director Evans.
Yes.
Director Strack.
Yes.
Director Talon.
Yes.
Director Manette.
Yes.
Director Colleen.
Yes.
Director Hughes.
Yes.
Carried. Monthly write-off as listed. 6A, B, C, and D.
Do the same thing again. Any questions on these? I think Joel covered them. But if anybody has any questions, we'll entertain. No questions, I will entertain a motion. Director Colleen, Director Bond. Roll call, please.
Director Bond.
Yes.
Director Evans.
Yes.
Director Strack.
Yes.
Director Talon.
Yes.
Director Manette.
Yes.
Director Colleen.
Yes.
Director Hughes.
Yes.
Carried.
Anything else come before the board before we entertain a motion to leave?
That's, anybody wants to address the,
Ma'am, did you have anything?
and if anybody wants to go on.
Do we schedule that with you or through Jackie or?
I would love to go.
I would love to go.
I want to.
What is it, do you have a day that works better? No,
Friday,
a Friday? A Friday or this next Friday?
whatever.
Next
Like
Friday.
not tomorrow,
No.
but the next one maybe?
Maybe when it gets warmer, right?
Hold on, let me just do the schedule.
Well, you guys get in touch, you guys get in touch
We can-
with Joel, it's, and make sure you know,
Is there a time of day that's better for you guys?
We can do it.
Yeah, I can't do it next Friday.
Gives it enough time to go look at things, ask questions.
Oh, yes, I can.
Answer questions and.
right.
Okay.
It's better understanding what-
I mean, it's incredible the amount of equipment that is in the city and coming into the city as well. It's something you, and if you get a chance, I couldn't tell you, yeah, you really should go see what we have. I mean, we have a lot of stuff in the city and these guys, what I like about the properties that MLD does, they're always really, they're neat and they're clean. So I
Amy,
think
why
it's
don't you
impressive.
send, you can CC Jim and I and whoever else wants to go and send him so that way we could all be on it.
Or is Jackie the person with MLD?
I-
Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, yeah, that's what I said. Anybody else
Okay,
Oh,
that
yeah.
wants to go for
Yeah, let's
sure.
coordinate.
Yes. Awesome.
thank you. Good.
Anything else to
Wasn't
come
sure
up?
if I heard you or not, so.
Anything else for the board?
I have a couple of things I'd like to bring up, not to do with MLD. Sorry, but we're all together, so I feel as though, the first one, I just wanna do a shout out. Someone asked me to do it, Garrett Manette. His food drive, the handout is February 14th. He's encouraging everyone to bring things to the drop off boxes. And I will be bringing that up again at the council meeting. Now,
Drop
want-
off boxes are weird. The ones here at City Hall.
yes, and then he has one at the co-op.
Okay.
and it's at the library, obviously.
Okay.
But, I want to start by saying I realize everyone has jobs. And I'm retired partially and I get it. That you guys all work regular 9 to 5 jobs. But I just want to bring it up. The last meeting when we had all of those POs sitting in front of us, I stood up and I said I was overwhelmed. Now, I wasn't able to clarify what I was saying because it was chaotic. I was overwhelmed simply not because of the volume, because that's my 4th year doing it. Jennifer's done it at January, that's to be expected. My overwhelming was you've got managers standing at the podium. We're asking them to come up and give us answers to the questions we're giving them, but then it's very difficult for us to pay attention when we're shuffling papers. It's really loud. My husband watches these meetings every week, and he said it's very difficult. All you hear is paper. That's all you hear. And he said that you can't hear what anyone's asking, what we're asking, what they're saying. And now we have this new thing coming into play, liaison committee reports. So now our work session is a half hour shorter because of the liaison reports. I propose, and I understand, like I said, that you guys work. I propose that either we do 1 or 2 additional Thursdays to tackle some of these liaison reports. If it's one Thursday, we could do them all on that Thursday, but keep in mind it might stretch longer. If we do 2nd and 4th Thursdays to handle what the 1st and 3rd Thursdays liaison would have been, those meetings could be 15-20 minutes long and we could be out of here depending what's going on. I just think that we're not honoring our managers who are standing there trying to fight to get our attentions, and we're having a hard time giving them the attention. Are we going to have that volume that we had last time? No, we're not. But sometimes we do, they pile up. I just think, my first year we had committees. Jennifer had committees. Do we want those committees per se? Not again, I don't think. We agreed on that it's not a good avenue to go. But the liaison where we're all present and I do my public safety person, et cetera, et cetera. Like I said, these meetings could be 15-20 minutes long and that's it. But I think we owe it to them, we owe it to ourselves, and we owe it to our constituents to be able to do our job accurately, professionally, and to the best that we can. And we can't do that when we're going and going and going. So, it's something that I feel we all need to discuss. I spoke with Amy about it very briefly with Jim. I spoke with the mayor. These are just my feelings on it. So I don't know what you guys want to do. If you want to think about it, do you want to talk about it?
What if we came in like 10 minutes early and did all the signing?
And that's the problem. That's not necessarily a problem, not for me, but who gets up at 4? Amy and Jen.
Yeah, I could come in.
But
That'd be easier for me than a whole
but
other
then
day.
the questions, that's what I was not able to ask, what I needed to ask of Richard for some of the POs, because as an instance, Amy was asking and you had a few and you had to go there and then you had to go there. And then I'm like, okay, chief, I have to ask you this. Oh, shoot, I forgot to ask that one. Is 10 minutes going to be enough? We don't know. That's why I'm proposing if we did the liaisons, either 1 extra Thursday or 2 extra Thursdays, that is giving us the opportunity to do the signatures during the work session. If we have questions, we're not short on time because of the liaison meetings. We have the extra time in our work sessions. We need to go back with our work sessions, but I think the liaison committees are very important to us.
Jennifer?
Well, once upon a time, we used to sign all of our the things that we sign through email, and I definitely would be in favor of going back to that. We've only had, I think, maybe 1 or 2 instances where that was problematic. Anytime else, it wasn't problematic.
It's better for the environment too with less paper.
They're still gonna have paper.
What?
Unfortunately,
Still got paper, yeah.
the paper's still gonna.
I think the issue back then was that if I understand it right, that if you couldn't vote on them one by one or sign one by one, you had to sign for the whole section. So if you had a problem with one, you would not sign a bunch. And I also, I support this, by the way, I think in whatever way that it works best for everybody, but I also wonder if it's gonna jam up Richard or Casey. Don't they have to do it every, I mean, they have a certain amount of time that they need us to do that in, and we can't delay it 2 weeks, right? Like, and I don't know that that's a problem. I just want to talk it out.
Well, I mean, as far as signing goes, when we're here 1 and 3, they get signed. 2 and 4, we have to,
We
you know,
come in.
3 of us come in. But if we have the quick liaison
meeting.
meetings, then there's that's problem is solved as well. Not that it was a problem, because you guys were awesome. I didn't come in most of the time because I knew faithfully that you guys were gonna come in. Is that any excuse? No, it's not. But I'm saying it would solve that problem as well. So, I mean, and like I said, I understand everybody works. I get it. But if we came in from like 4:30 to 5:30, that's 1 hour. I don't know.
On one of the days that 3 of us would be coming anyway.
Right.
To sign.
So this.
So,
would be
I
having
mean,
meetings every-
just
I think
come
that
in.
Every Thursday.
That is that we get to come in when it's convenient for us. So like there's like a window in the afternoon. Sometimes I can come in at 1:30, sometimes I can come in at 4. So like there is that piece, but I would be willing to do it. I
But
think
that's just the sign-ins. I'm speaking more to the,
maybe-
honestly, the liaison.
Are you suggesting adding meetings?
Yes.
Yes.
So you're adding 2 full meetings, so you.
Well, whether it be 1 or 2, it's up to everybody. If everybody wants to do it in one clump, we could do it the second week of the month and all the liaison. But keep in mind, it could be here longer. If you do 2 short ones on week 2 and 2 and 4, then they would possibly be shorter. Do you see what I'm saying?
This is why we went back to the work sessions though, before the meeting, so everything could be discussed. before-
Sometimes when we do have a work session, we have an executive session, we don't get an opportunity. To
Thank you,
ask
Mayor.
questions, and we, listen, we passed a $71 million budget, and we spend a lot of money here, right? I mean, and I want to make sure when you guys vote, you know, you have every question you want answered. The number of meetings is for you guys, so this is something you guys can, you know, hash out. If you want to add 1 meeting a month, or whatever you want,
Mhm.
you know, I'll work with anything.
It's like
It's-
week 1 is Amy and I, because that's the week that we were, no, 3rd week, I'm sorry, this is hard, I'm
okay, it's
trying
new.
to.
Yeah.
The first
Tell you
week
what
is
the Meetings are.
Yeah.
Jim and Dave,
First Thursday of the month is city clerk.
right, so
DPW,
that's Jim and
advisory,
Dave,
Community development and building inspector.
right,
The
so
third-
Jim and Dave is the first
third is
week.
finance,
So you
police,
would
and
be the
fire.
second week. Your liaison would be the second Thursday. We would all come in, sit down. If we have reports, we have reports. And then that would be that. If it's 15 or 20 minutes long, it's 15. I don't know. We don't know the time. It gives us all the opportunity to ask the questions that we want after they present their liaison reports. We have the time. We're not rushed. Oh God, we have to hurry up. We've got to get this done. And then on the 3rd week, it would be Amy and I, and then we'd do that on the 4th week, and boom, boom, that would be done. Have them ask our questions. We're not taking away from the work sessions. If on the off weeks they have something, we can talk about it. But I feel the time constraint. I'm sorry, but I'm feeling the time crunch. I'm not, I just do. I'm sorry.
Let's-
I do not believe, and this means nothing against anyone. Please understand that. This is me. I don't do emails between all of the managers because I want everyone to hear what I need to ask. I'm not doing it. I just, that's a firm belief I have personally. If I have a question and I need to ask Joel, I'm going to do it on the floor so everyone hears it. Because how do I know that you don't have the same question or you don't have the same question? So that's my take. So
So it's a discussion you need amongst yourselves. You know, so if you want to start an email chain, let me know what you want to do. If we keep it the same, we keep it the same. If we add one, we add one. If we, you know,
Yeah.
whatever, it's whatever six of you want.
We set the
Right.
meetings,
You guys-
not the mayor, so.
What if we even made the meetings, what if we, I wonder if it would be an option to keep the meetings twice a month, but make them longer.
This sounds horrible, but I mean, I have a wonderful, fantastic, awesome husband waiting at home who's about to pop a pizza in for me. But, that's up to you guys.
Yeah.
You all have kids, you have a child, you have children, beautiful children, you have 2 daughters. Dave's got an awesome family. You have a really awesome family. Jennifer and I are the only stags. So, I mean,
I mean, I wouldn't mind the extra, we can talk about it.
It's something
maybe
you guys need to-
But I would support it, I think that more time spent talking about things is better, I get so much out of open dialogue with us. When we
Exactly.
have more time. I mean,
exactly.
I love executive session for the ability to.
For the
talk-
ability to free talk,
Yeah,
yeah.
well, but
Yeah.
even openly talk.
Yes,
So I would welcome it. I mean, I think maybe one meeting, I would rather maybe personally, I think maybe come one extra meeting in the middle than all 4 Thursdays in a month, but. you
even
know,
that,
we can-
yeah, like I
we can
said,
talk-
that's cool. I mean, it doesn't mean the meetings are gonna end up being 2 hours long. Right now, everything's pretty well level, but at least we have the opportunity
Right.
to
Does it-
talk to these
Does it jam up
guys.
the departments at all by having to come extra times with?
And
like-
this sounds horrible. They're probably listening.
They used to come 4 times. Some of them used to come 4
Yeah.
times. Right.
Yes,
So I mean, listen, and again. If we get an agenda set up and we say, hey, Joe, we don't need you. We want police, we need fire, and again, that's whatever.
Whatever we-
You know, whatever you guys say, listen, I have questions for the fire chief, police chief, or our DPW, or Joel, or, you know, whatever. We can tell the other managers they don't have to be here. We don't need to hear on that.
this is
Work
awesome
session.
for me.
So I'm just saying.
To be able
I mean,
to ask
listen,
questions
You
finally.
guys can set the rules, so it's up to you. And like I said, get an email chain together and get your thoughts together and let me know what you decide. You know,
Should I just?
right,
Yeah.
right. But I mean, as for now, they gotta make a
Yeah,
decision.
I'll send out a chain, I'll
Okay.
start a chain,
No.
and if we could all please, I know we've kind of been all kind of silent on the emails lately, but if we could all please talk about it in the email, that would be great. It would be awesome.
No, a few of us signed a duplicate $200,000.
Yeah.
Request for last week for salt, yeah,
So.
so, I
Salt
mean,
is
that's,
That
that
is
shouldn't
so
happen,
fast. It was
you know,
going that,
so.
and that's why I turned to him and I'm like, okay, this is not. And once again, I think I mentioned this with you. We down here don't have the luxury of being able to turn to the mayor and ask him the questions. Not even, and even Jennifer and Jackie don't have that luxury. So this way, boom, we do.
Yeah.
Or-
So get an email straight.
I will start-
You guys decide.
I'll start
what
the
you do,
thread.
And that's fine.
That's-
Well, it may stay the same. I mean, it's whatever the council wants.
I'm not looking up
So-
to take up everyone's time. Like, you guys are fortunate. You have beautiful families.
Any
Um,
other business? Tonight.
Thank you to that career.
What?
Maybe better.
Oh,
I have a beautiful family.
yes, she does.
And a pizza.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I know you do.
I would entertain a motion to adjourn. Hey, look at that.
See, y'all want to stay
Director
later, but look
Evans.
at everybody's like, I want to go, I want to go.
Evans and who?
Thank you. I think that's 10 feet, everybody else. Roll call.
Director Bond?
Yes.
Director Evans? Director
Yes.
Strack?
Yes.
Director Town?
Yes.
Director Minette?
Yes.
Director Colleen?